Ahead on DC News Now, a man found dead on a Northern Virginia road.
It's a very odd place to end up.
What police are saying they think led to the discovery. Then, a warm-up heading into Christmas Eve. Meteorologist Eamon Matson tells us when the temps take a turn again.
The mad dash to make those final holiday purchases. How the DMV is spending cash in the final hours before Christmas.
Also, Santa rolling out his big red sleigh. How DC Fire and EMS is spreading cheer this holiday season. And finding friendship at any age made easier. The DC-based app is helping men across the DMV find their new bestie.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 5. I'm Mark Hall.
And good evening. I'm Annalisa Gale. Well, right now, Fairfax County Police are working to identify the person whose body they found this morning along a road in Navy, Virginia. Investigators still trying to figure out the man's exact cause of death. This happened along Fairfax County Road near Old Plains Road.
DC News Now's Dave Laval has been following this story all day, and he joins us live from the scene. Dave, what's the latest?
Well, good evening to you, Mark and Annalisa. What we can tell you and what you can see is traffic is finally flowing again on both sides of this stretch of Fairfax County Road after it had been closed for several hours. Here's what we know. Police got the call around 9:45 this morning. They say they found the body of a 50-year-old man in the grassy median. Police told us a driver noticed the body and called them. The victim had trauma to his body and died at the scene. What happened to him? That's the mystery.
The working theory right now is that the individual could have been struck by a vehicle. However, we're still trying to determine the facts and circumstances behind that. The community member was gracious enough to stay on scene and has been cooperative. However, there are no other vehicles. So we have to investigate not only the fact of how that individual obtained that trauma, but we have to investigate how he got from point A to point B.
The body has been turned over to the medical examiner for identification and determine how the man died. You're asked to contact Fairfax County Police if you have any information. We're live in Navy, Virginia. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right, David, thank you. Let's get over to meteorologist Eamon Matson with a first look at our forecast.
Yeah, Damon, we saw some rain today, and it was nice to get a little bit of rain, actually.
Yeah, it was sort of a peaceful rainfall, if you will, not causing us any major problems there. I think some of us would have liked if those stubborn clouds, which you may have saw behind Dave there, if those would have cleared out, that would have been nice to wrap up the day. But alas, we can only get a little bit of clearing going. Now, that rainfall, again, it happened mostly overnight last night into very early this morning. Any last few drops of rain came down around 8, 9 in the morning, not amounting to much. It was just enough to make things soggy out there. And also, we sort of just dodged a bullet on this one because we had some wintry precipitation just north of us across Pennsylvania, right along that PA-Maryland line. We did see a little bit of sleet, wet snowfall trying to mix in, but overall nothing that really stuck or caused problems there through the early morning hours. Now, here are those clouds that I was talking about, even as things have dried out right along I-270 up into north central Maryland, down through D.C. Basically, the farther south and east you go, it's still cloudy, and then we do have those clouds out toward the mountains with plenty of clearing south of I-66 in Virginia. So we had that sharp cutoff where there was a little more sunshine. Temperatures managed to easily get into the 50s where it stayed cloudy. It was definitely cooler in the low to mid 40s. Now, as a whole, the entire region will be cooling off and all dropping back down through those 40s if we're not there already, heading through the evening time into the overnight hours. But then, even with a clearing sky, it's not going to get all that chilly tonight. Temperatures only down in the upper 30s, low 40s, setting the stage for a slightly warmer day for many of us on Christmas Eve. So we'll talk about how warm it could get through Christmas Day, and then we'll detail out the incoming storm on Friday. Could that be bringing an icy mess and plenty of headaches to parts of the region? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Well, right now, a Prince George's County congregation is rallying to support their neighbors after a family's home caught fire directly across the street from the church yesterday. DC News Now's Kevon Dupree spoke to a church member who says he jumped into action after seeing flames.
No one was hurt in the fire that happened at this home Monday morning on Taylor Road. Following the devastation, members of Christian Life Center are now making sure the family is taken care of.
It's heartbreaking, because, when I look at the photos, you can see fire blazing out of all the windows, all 3 windows, the 3 windows that are boarded up there. You can see, just huge flames just coming out.
Eric Thomas is a member of Christian Life Center. The church is directly across the street from the house that caught fire on Taylor Road Monday. Thomas says when the church's pastor saw heavy smoke coming from the home, he jumped into action.
He rushed over there to try to give the people a helping hand, and he said that the occupants of the house were bringing some of the kids and stuff from out of the basement.
Prince George's County Fire was helped by Montgomery County Fire to put out the flames. Officials say 5 adults and 4 children have been displaced.
It's just disheartening to see that, at any time, and let alone at Christmas time.
Thomas says the church is now stepping up to make sure the family has what they need ahead of the holiday.
My pastor had called me. He had called me to ask me to go over to Glen Arden Baptist Church to pick up some items like clothes and some toys and things, and some gift cards and whatnot to provide for the family, so that they'll have something for Christmas, because they lost everything in this fire.
The homeowner's daughter says they aren't sure what caused the fire. In Riverdale Park, I'm Kevon Dupree, DC News Now.
Our thanks to Kevon. Well, shoppers hurrying to make their last-minute purchases before Christmas. Many rushing to find gifts inside of stores instead of online.
Our Ben Dennis joining us live in Arlington County now. And Ben, what have you been seeing in the mall? I know I am a last-minute shopper, so I would have been out there with them today, too.
Well, you must be a little bit anxious if you are a last-minute shopper, because time is of the essence. TikTok, whether you're shopping in person at brick-and-mortar stores like here at Pentagon City Fashion Center, or you're in D.C. at the 2 Christmas markets that wrapped up business just today. You're making your list and you've checked it twice, but you've also likely checked the sticker price given the economy. All is calm and all is bright, not so fast.
I'm always late, a little tardy for the party.
The final hours of holiday shopping is marked with busy shopping malls and heavy foot traffic at Christmas markets.
Yesterday was insane, consistently.
Carla Neustadt says business at the downtown DC holiday market was busier than last year. People are picking up framed prints and posters before closing this year.
This year was a little more busy, and I think we're definitely getting more sales this year. It's been nice. It's been pretty manageable. Last year was miserable, honestly, working in the cold.
Good business despite public concerns about higher costs when shopping. The National Retail Federation's annual holiday spending outlook signaled consumers planned to spend $890 per person on average this year.
I was looking for the free samples and the Lego store.
Charles has high hopes for what Santa brings this year after visiting the Pentagon City Mall. What do you most want for Christmas this year?
Another PS5.
Another PS5? Is one not enough?
No.
It seems a little less crowded than usual from what I've noticed to compare it to past years.
You normally shop in person or online?
Normally both, because it's I usually experience a little trouble in person.
I like to look at everything and kind of get a scope of the scene, but I also like a good old Amazon shop list too. I'm happy to be out. It's hustle and bustle season, cold weather.
And it's the Associated Press that reported just today that new data from Visa signaled that during the first 7 weeks of the holiday shopping season, consumers did possibly give a second look at the sticker before they ended up purchasing an item. And the Associated Press adds that in those first 7 weeks of the holiday shopping season, folks did increasingly target holiday gifts. In Arlington County, Ben Dennis, back to you.
Better not cry. Better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Oh, the Luminous Health Anne Arundel Medical Center spread holiday cheer to premature babies. The staff teamed up with Santa Claus, who you just heard, to sing and bring jewelry during the Christmas season. The babies in the NIC unit were carefully dressed in holiday outfits and they took photos. It's meant to celebrate these babies' first Christmas. Parents share what it means for them.
A lot to us because we don't get to take him to see, Santa in the mall or do regular Christmas photos with his sister. So it was a very nice gesture, honestly.
And the medical center also handed out gift boxes, books, and holiday blankets.
Oh, baby really loved Santa's singing there. She or he looks very comfortable. Santa was doing a fabulous job. What a kind Santa.
Absolutely.
That's what we need, more kind Santas.